All right, 7:34. Just leaving the gym. Fed 60 plus cats, plus the cats that are over here. Fed the dog across the street some chicken. Fed the little cat in front of my house some chicken. Took my dog for a walk. Gave him some chicken. I haven't eaten yet, but that's fine because I can eat whenever. Got a cup of coffee. 7-Eleven smelled like crack this morning. That's better them than me. They're like, oh, your key fob is broke for this guy. Listen, I was riding a fucking mountain bike. I could care less about the fucking key fob at this point. Let's see what our day is going to. I think we got a one-time service here in Tampa. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Woo! Oh my God, it is humid as fuck. Look at this. Can you see that shit? I love it. This is when I feel the best. When I get nice and sweaty and my body's a little bit looser. I gotta work on my, this is boring for people, I understand. I gotta work on my hip flexibility. I can feel all the cartilage in the cage in my neck crack-a-lacking around. My work cell phone, getting ready for that. So excited, to be honest with you. This has been a really fucking rough year and 8 months. Just with everything, the breakup, the fucking rent, the bills, the job situation, and I didn't relapse. Who has money? Who has money to fucking relapse, man? That shit's expensive as fuck today. I couldn't even imagine. I'm just so happy. I'm not even saying it to sound. I am just so thankful to the Lord about this. You know what I mean? Like, really, I'm not even saying it to. I mean, I really, for delivering me from opiates. What's the date today? It is Thursday something. May 8th. Okay. Come on. May 8th. We're going to Tampa, Florida. That's where we're at. Let me turn my... Okay, everything's ready to go. Start. Finding best route. I need to get a banana or an apple. I don't know why it says avoiding highways. Let's fix that. Anyways, have a blessed morning. Don't forget to pray. Like MC Hammer said, you got to pray to make it today. I never thought in 2014 and 16 when I was just fucking every dollar I got, I was going down to the certain street in Buffalo buying my pills, going back, going to work. I never thought that, I would be down. God has given me the strength. Like when I was 310 pounds to walk to the subway in the freezing cold, not, sleep apnea, fat as fuck. I couldn't stand up for more than 15 minutes, and I just kept praying, God, you got to get me through this. God, please help me if anybody can do it. And I'm telling you, that was the turning point. I don't know why. After losing my brother at such a young age, what was it, 2007, 2006, and losing my grandma, who was the light of my life. Before that, my brother dying, that shit just hit me like, I had a dream last night with a high school girlfriend and her friend, and my brother, I want to say my brother was in the yard. What did he say to me? He didn't, I don't think it's my brother or any crazy shit like that, but I'm just trying to, I don't remember, it was like all of a sudden I was back on the street I grew up in, and I could hear my mom yelling, like, in her voice, and I haven't heard her voice in like 6 years, since like before COVID, and both my brothers were alive, and it was just, you know, it's hard to explain to him. And then I had this huge torch, and I remember the rain or the snow. It was nice outside, but the rain or the snow, I know this is like describing what fucking sex is like to someone that's a person that's never had sex person. Virgin, bad analogy, metaphor, whatever the fuck I'm looking for. Onomatopoeia. But it started like raining digitally, and the rain that was coming down, or snow, it was nice outside, but it was like heavenly, like crystals and like plasma pixelated, and it was the raindrops all like shined like they were diamonds, almost like the Rihanna song, I don't know. But I just remember that, and I remember seeing my high school sweetheart, and we weren't talking or anything, but me and her best friend were talking. It was just, I don't know, it's just random, but it's like, you know, fuck, man, like, I'm almost 50. I would have never thought. They try to tell you all this shit in life, like you've got to get a house by this age, you've got to get out of college, you've got to go. Man, I said, I don't think I'm going to be on this fucking earth for a long time. I'm going wherever I want. I'm going to just move to places. I remember just, you know, going, you know what, I'm kind of tired of living here. This is the first place I've lived at that I feel like Tampa is the first place that I've lived at where I'm like, Florida to me is my magical spot, even though it's hot as fuck. But I love Florida so much. It is so beautiful. I mean, I hate for people that don't live in Florida to not live in Florida. Like, I wish the whole fucking United States was like Florida, maybe just not as hot. I don't really care that much about the Four Seasons. It's such a blessing to even be alive and not be in jail or dead of a fucking fentanyl overdose. You know, like being homeless a couple times and coming back and just always staying true to my belief in God, staying true to my value system, and always just going, no, I'm not doing drugs. I'm going to fucking put my head down. I'm going to grind it out on this fucking hot pink girl's mountain bike. I'm going to go to the fucking gym. I'm going to pay my bills. I'm going to pay too much for my bills, pay too much for my groceries, but I'm going to fucking make a life. And I always said the bad times aren't that fucking bad, because I will make the bad times wish they weren't bad or something like that. But, you know, I mean, bad times just, everything comes in seasons. You can't think that things are going to be, oh, I'm going to be a fucking loser the rest of my life. Like, you know, I'm a man, you know, obviously, and I like having some stuff. I don't need a lot of shit. Like, I don't need a boat and da-da-da-da-da and a fucking nice house and stuff. But, like, the biggest thing I've learned about not really dating anymore and is, like, you have to find solace in yourself and in your relationship with God. And you have to be happy with you and have a meaningful life where you can go home at night and turn off the light and feel good about everything that you did. And you're making, you know what I mean? Like, you really, I don't know, people bounce relationship to relationship and they never really get a chance to sit back and go, who am I? You know, can I do this? Yes, you can.